Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and a little bit earlier than usual, but guess what? It's broken. It has broken out, and in typical XRP fashion, when everything else is crashing and burning and dropping, XRP rises to the occasion. So, if you do like the videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you all so very much for the support that you show the channel. But let's start out with this beauty. Look at that. Look at it. So good. So good. So rewarding to have the patience to wait it out and to wait for this, because it has been a long time coming. Of course, sometimes my confidence and patience can be seen as, let's just say, as some of you have described, clueless and overhyping. I get it. I understand. But when this happens, then all of a sudden, you were right all along. So glad you were patient. So glad you post every day to tell us about this. So I know what I've got. I know the hands the cards that I've been dealt with and what I'm holding, and because I've done the research. So I always highly encourage you to research. It will build your confidence up. So where do we go from here? We're going to the exact same spot that I've been telling you guys for the last 16 consecutive days. We're going to $3 and beyond. But of course, we're going to start with 3. We need to start somewhere. But where we're going from here is we're going to $3. Is it going to be a smooth, straight up road? Of course not. If it were, everyone would be a trader. Everyone would be investing. It's not going to be smooth sailing for the next 14 days. We're just going to go straight vertically up. There are going to be some bumps on the road. There's going to be some things that happen, that take out a few people. But more importantly, we're going to $3.30. Now, I like what Chorus X has done here, saying, typically kid with balloons formation on the XRP chart. It doesn't take a genius to know what that means. If we got it here, look at him over there, saying where we're going. It means that we're about to blow up. So we're going up. Just to be clear, we're going up. And so I really like that, and I like the way that sounds. On the 15-minute chart, what we got here is a traditional cup and handle. Now, if you're new, haven't never heard of a cup and handle, it's like, what are these guys talking about? It is exactly as it sounds. This formation here is like a cup. So the bottom of the cup, and the handle is literally like the handle you hold on a cup. So it's a cup and handle. If it were to be reversed, then it would be a bearish signal, but this is a bullish sign. This is a sign that things are about to go up exponentially. So very, very cool on the 15-minute chart to see that. And we'll jump into Atani in a moment to check it out, what that means as well. So over here, I like what Cryptos has done. Like we can see here, that was a line that needed to be broken. And we have broken out of it. That doesn't mean we're out of the waters, but there will be potentially a retest. But once that breaks, generally there'll be a retest, and then it'll push above. Exactly all the things that I've been telling you guys are about to happen. Guess what? They're starting to happen. I like what New Discipline has done on Twitter. Has put this out. And I like this. Look, I think this could definitely be the case. I think this can definitely happen. We pushed to 190, retest, because obviously it's been a very, very strong point of resistance. Maybe go down to like 170 and then break clean of the 190s into 220, 230 territory before we head to 250 and beyond. This I can get behind, because that does look like something that could well happen. But the confirmed breakout, whichever way you look at it, it has occurred. So it's broken out of this pattern, and now we're ready to push and push forward. So very exciting. I knew it was happening, but of course, until it happens, it's, it takes a little time for you guys, to warm up to the idea that when things are in red, that is the time to purchase. But hopefully over time, and over many, many videos and frustrated pulled hairs, I will get you into the mindset that when things are red and when things look like they're about to like really go down, like, the bears are here and this and that, and the whole market is crashing, that is the time for you to purchase and to actually acquire more. And if you dollar cost average, you're going to be well ahead regardless. Now, financial advice, not financial advisor, not financial advice. But I want you guys to be well prepared, because when these opportunities occur, like we had recently, they dropped down to like 120, that was the time. Now at 160, why did you wait? What signal are you waiting for? Are you waiting for it to go to 20 cents? If it goes to 20 cents, you're like, oh no, it's over. It's finished. It's a scam. It's a scam coin. It's a Ponzi. I cannot believe the amount of comments and what I see on a daily basis when it comes to Ripple. I mean, it's insane. But let's jump into Atani and let's see what I see. All right. So when we jump into Atani and have a look at, what I can see here that is occurring, currently at the moment, at the time of making this, we're sitting at 157. And the clean break was right here in this long candle, which went from 135 all the way to, let's have a look here, went all the way to 151 in like 1 hour. And that was a clean break. And then from there, it jumped again and it went all the way to 158. And then obviously then we had a pullback, obviously, because people got sell orders in there. And that went to 141. And now we're jumping up again. And, we may find ourselves in a new formation here where we go, 157 to 141 and maybe test that one more time. We might even test one more time 135 before we continue to rise. And again, like I said, it's never a straight... It's never straightforward, like these things can change and move and do some weird things on us. But the point is that we've had a break, and that is the really, really important bit. Now that we've had a break on the daily, obviously the 197 is very, very, very important to break. So once we break out of there, then we will continue to push forward to $2 and beyond. But what I think is going to happen is at the time that we do get to 197, we will then retest again and probably will be here around 162. 162 will become the new support to push to $2.40 and beyond. That to me makes sense. And again, it's not financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just looking at the play here and I think that this can definitely occur. And so either now or wait for the retest or really do your research over the weekend before jumping into Ripple. If you've never heard of Ripple and today's the first time that you've heard about it and you've got some friends telling you and you've jumped on the channel, first of all, welcome and do your research. Go on Twitter, go on LinkedIn, check out the white paper, check out the website, do all that because it will give you a lot of confidence into what you're purchasing. And regardless, you need to do your homework, guys, before you get something. Seriously, it's so important. So on the weekly chart, obviously we know we went as low as 119 and now we're trending above, but really once we break out of the 198, that's when we're really going to start to see the momentum build really quickly. May I remind you as well that on this particular weekly chart, we had once 61 cents and from 61 we went all the way to 150 and the following week we went from 116 all the way to 198. So I think this could potentially be happening right now. Go all the way to 198, drop down all the way to 160, and then push forward to $3 and $3.30, which, may I remind you, it has been my talk, I guess, or my prediction since the beginning of the month, that we're going to $3.30 by the end of May. So for me, very, very exciting times. Exciting to see also the live orders that are happening and what is buying, who's buying and selling and how that's impacting the price as well. And I like the fact that I can jump on many different exchanges and take a look at what is going on. So if I go into, for example, this one, I can see at the moment they've got it on 157. If I jump to a different one, let's see what they've got it on. So they've got it on 158. Let's see what Kraken have got it on. So Kraken have got it on 157. And I can just jump in and out of different exchanges and check out their liquidity. And it's not that much of a difference, but trust me, every little bit counts. See, like KuCoin, I've got it at like 158.2. And now if we go back to Binance, they've got it at I've got a 158.22. So it's not a lot of difference, but there's just little tiny subtle differences between each exchange. And what I like about Atani is that it's completely free. Don't have to do anything. I've put the link in the description. Feel free, you can check it out. If you have any questions around it, feel free to give me a message around how it works. It's very straightforward and plugged in directly to your PC with extremely high security. And it's free and I don't have to log in and out of different exchanges. And the fact that I'm logged on to Atani, it actually means that it's actually quicker for me. So while everyone else is on web browser, I've plugged in directly and I can actually get in and out much quicker. So really cool. So what were the signs that this was going to happen? Well, the bullish cross over the EMAs was a clear signal back when we were at 142 a few hours ago. That was a clear signal that, you know, we've begun a bullish momentum. So what are we looking for? We're looking for the key criticals here are $2, you know, 198 $2. That's a critical point of resistance, and then $3. So they're the next two major points that if we break out of them, then we'll be really kicking off into very, very big ways. But we got to break 2, we'll break it, retest it, and then push forward to 3. And when we get to 3, we'll probably do the same. Break, retest, and push to 3. So where we are right now in the 150s, 157s, 158, should we not go into the 170s and beyond, then we could again test one more time the 130s before we push on. So I want you to have that idea as well, because if we don't break 170, or if we hit 170 and come straight down, we could be going down back to 130 before we kick off again. But the breakout has occurred, and now that the breakout has occurred, I think, you know, again, $2 and $2.50 and beyond is coming. I'm really, really glad that we finally have had the breakout that we were looking for. We've been patient, I know, and now that we have, let's get the party started and go to $2.20 and beyond. So from here, was the two scenarios. There was a scenario where we went to $1 and then broke out, but in fact, we've broken out early. So again, $2 is the next stop for a price action of, you know, dropping down before we go back up. So if you miss it, then look out for a new re-entry at the 160s, 170 mark. But from here, it's going to be awesome. Again, it's not going to be this straightforward. There are going to be bumps along the way, but the road is beautiful, and I am so excited, so excited for the future of Ripple. Now, another scenario that I do want to play out to you is that should we not break 170, we could retest 130, go above 170, retest 140 before we push to 240 and beyond. So be on the lookout, be ready for everything and anything in this game. Now, if you're a long-term holder, just simply hold, no problem at all. However, if you're looking for entries, you're looking to re-enter the XRP market, then I hope that the video today has been helpful. As always, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you all so very much for the love, passion that you support the channel, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.